Born of no mother, no lineage, no name. Cast from the fog, drenched in endless shame. Limb graves, winds howl my sentence of death, but the spectral steed carries my final breath. Margit's golden hammer cracks my skull. Yet I crawl back screaming, unbreakable will. Godric's grafted horror, limbs torn from the weak. I sever his pride, leave his castle blank.
Ruins pulse in my veins like molten fire.
Demigod blood fuels the funeral pyre. From Tarnished Wretch to Elden Lord, I claw through the shattered, fracturing I make it mine. The artery bleeds, the age is mine. Elden Lord, crown of ruin on my brow. Elden Lord, bow before the throne and kneel down.
Kaled's rod devours the very sky. Radon holds the stars in his iron eye. I ride through scarlet neon's blade in hand. General's gravity shadowed across the land. Renala's moon weeps illusory tears. Her academy crumbles in lunar fears.
I come blasphemy, causing serpent flame. I plunge the sword, devourer screams my name. My Nia, goddess of bloom and decay, your scarlet flower. I cut it away. Monk's palace of blood, formless mother's curse. I drown the dynasty in their own perverse. Roar, roar, roar. Low, stripped of chains, lion and man, I break you in twain. Marika's shadow, renegades lie. I stand before the gate, the order died.
From Tarnished Wretch to Elden Lord,
I shatter the very fabric of the world. Great run foozed in my blackened heart. The golden order torn apart. Elden Lord, the throne of shards is claimed by force. Elden Lord, long may the shadow reign. Nor will I.
Fades, the earth tree burns low. A new age dawns in blood and shadow. From wretch to sovereign, the cycle ends. Elden Lord, forever.
Part of no mother. Part of no mother, no lineage, no name. Cast from the fog, drenched in endless shame. Limb graves wins, how my sentence of death. But the spectral steed carries my final breath. Margit's golden hammer cracks my skull. Yet I crawl back screaming, unbreakable will. Godric's crafted horror, limbs torn from the wake. I sever his prey, leave his castle bleak.
Runes pulse in my veins like molten fire. Demigod blood fuels the funeral pyre.
From tarnished witch to Elden Lord, I claw through the shattered world. Fracturing, I make it mine. They are blade, the age is mine. Elden Lord, crown of ruin on my brow. Elden Lord, bow before the throne of
Caelad's rot devours the very sky. Raiden holds the stars in his iron eye. I ride through scarlet eons, blade in hand. Generals gravity shed across the land. Renalla's moon weeps illusory tears. Her academy crumbles in lunar fears. Rykard's blasphemy coils in serpent flame.
I plunge the sword, devourer screams my name. Malaya, goddess of bloom and decay. Your scarlet flower, I cut it away. Monk's palace of blood, formless mother's curse. I drown the dynasty in their own perverse. Horrorlow's warriors, stripped of chains. Lion and man, I break you in twain. Marika shadow, red dragonfly. I stand before the gate, the order dies. From tarnished witch to Elden Lord, I shatter the very fabric of the world. Great run is fused in my blackened heart. The golden order torn apart. Elden Lord, the throne of shines is claimed by force. Elden Lord, long may the shadow reign. No rest.
Grace fades, the earth tree burns low. A new age dawns in blood and shadow. From wretch to sovereign, the cycle Elden Lord.
Deep ritual growl from the void. The beast descends, Elden Ring forged in stellar fire. Crucible weeps, the tree ignites. Life runs like a sound!
Primordial soap, crucible womb of life. Wings of tails, horns of flame, primordial strife. Fell god crushed, fire giants, I couch blind. Elden beast slams the ring, divine grind. Greater will see. Planted in Marika soil. Golden roots rape the earth, eternal toil. Earth tree erupts, towering spire of grace. Blessings bleed from bark. Human race enslaved. So don't mentalist by the law of regression. No return to tales. Sword is brutal progression. Entry, part of the golden order. Pulsing veins, life sounding order. Source of grace, demagogue crown. Shattering not torn, the world burns down. A tree, crucible made pure. Marigoth's thrown in, eternal secure. Burn the foe, beast on its ash. Elden Lord, push from the curse. Marika sins, God Queen of the Bow. Elden Ring, oh, demigods bow. Long march tarnished, grace calls the exiled. Finger maidens win, lordship compound. Shattering strikes, queen's hammer ends. Fracture runes scatter, wars without ends. Lane delves in, scarlet rot festers deep. Frenzied eyes pierce, outer gods creep. Millennia's bloom, Randy stars defy. Via's dustborn death, moon's bloody light. Giants forge falls, flame of ruin unchained. Kingling virgin, Erdtree engulfed in pain. False light exposed. Ashen capital, order deposed. Entry, cradle of the shattered ring. Birth of order, death it brings. Source of all grace and curse entwined. Birth for the Lord knew we defined. Erdtree, crucible they action. From void to ashes, three written. From void to ashes, three written. Golden bells crack. Roots wither and die. Our tree's husk fuels the Lord's light.
Born in flame we thrive.
Eternal.
void. The beast descends, Elden Ring forged in stellar fire. Crucible weeps, the tree ignites. I turn yourself, crucible womb of life. Waves of tales, horns of flame, primordial life. Foes die, fell got crushed, fire giants I gouge blind. Elden beast slams the rain, divine grind, greater will say. Planted in Marika soil, golden roots, raise the earth, eternal soul. Earth tree erupts, towering spire of grace. Blessings bleed from bark, human race enslaved. Fundamental is carved a law of regression now. No return to tell. Murder's brutal progression. Part of the golden order. Run his pulse in veins, life's overtaken. Source of grace, stemming the crown. Shattering not, or the world burns down. Crucible made pure, Marika stroll on, eternal savior. Burn the golden feast on its ash. Elden Lord rises from the crash. Elden Lord rises from the crash. Marika sends God, Queen of the Bow. Elden Ring hold demigod's bow. Long march, tarnished grace calls the exile. Finger maidens with lordship compile. Shattering strikes, Queen's hammer ends. Fracture runes scatter, wars without ends. Lane Delcy and scarlet rot festers deep. Frenzy dies, pierce outer gods creep. Malea's bloom, rainy stars defy. Fiesta's born, death Mars, bloody lie. Giant forge falls, flame of ruin unchained. Candling virgin nerdry engulfed in pain. Illusory tree, false light exposed. Ashen capital, order deposed. Dear tree, cradle of the shattered ring. Birth of order, death it brings. Swords of all, race and curse entwined. Burn for the Lord, new age divine. Dear tree, crucible ignited. From foe to ash, is written. Golden boughs crack, roots wither and die. Earth tree's husk fuels the Lord's lie. Crucible reborn in flame, we thrive. Alive.
Good lord. Alright. everything is set up properly. I know this isn't an RPG. Is it not an RPG though? Are we not role playing? All right. I decided to give it another crack at this yesterday and last night. Yeah, whatever, a little bit here and there. And yeah. And I'm stuck on. I got stuck on something, and then I looked it up, and oh, hold on. Hey, we back. Damn, does not look good, huh? My camera settings got messed up. Like, I apologize. Um, yeah. So here we are. Uh-oh. Okay. So I apparently mixing tray, but see, I don't. Oh, god damn it. What's that button? Got something in the way of the TV here. Okay. Equipment options, and that's in lab mode. What? See, I don't understand. Oh, it's this right here. Um. See, I don't understand. Okay. Let's figure this out, because I need. I'm. There's people that want 8 grams, and I got 10, and I was able to divide it before, but I can't divide it now. So stupid. Oh, it says it said something, I looked it up, it said something I needed a scale. Where's a fucking scale? Is there like a scale in here somewhere? So confusing. I don't know. And then I need to unlock. How do I unlock it? Didn't I unlock it? Dealer level 2. Oh no, that's West Town. Oh. The fuck? Yeah, I am so confused with this game. It doesn't tell you a lot. I am level 2. So how do I get over there? Okay. God damn it. I hate this game. See, I can't do that if... Oh! See, it doesn't tell you. All I had to just click on it. Where... Oh, God. That's funny. So now that's gonna be unlocked. Okay, but we gotta look some shit up on the internet now. Internet cafe, long bags and oh. So where's the internet cafe? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause I have my I found some spray paint. Um I like this one. Okay. Cool. Neat. Now where do okay. It said internet cafe. What the fuck is the internet cafe? Oh god. Dude. Okay. I hate this game. Just local shop, laundry. I've been to the gas station, but I haven't been to any of these other. Oh. Mark the territory. Deliver a free sample. Okay. But I can't be... And look at this. I'm pressing back. Dude. Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. Yeah, this game has some issues. I'm finding that out. Now what's up with this goddamn internet cafe? Said early in game. But I don't see shit. Whoa, what is this? Okay. Okay. So, you can also temporarily disable dragon sales items. Okay. Now let's see what happens with see, fet. That tells me amphetamine, but see, I can't do that because okay. What about this? I'll store the dope, and then I'll try dividing this shit. Cause now all of a sudden I can't divide the shit. It's pissing me off. It's bullshit, dude. I was able to do it before. What do I do here? No. God damn it. Okay, I don't know. The fuck? is this shit, dude? What the fuck? It's goddamn retarded. Oh. The fuck? God, so okay. Okay, well they seem to want 4 grams. Okay. So now we got 6 there. Okay. I think I figured out a little bit of what I can. Okay. Jesus. I mean, it's not really dangerous out there if you're not carrying anything, right? Let's go fucking rummage through garbage and shit. Alright, where are we going? Should find. Yeah, we need to explore, right? But why can't I get to the supermarket? Can't see. Searching the garbage is oddly satisfying. Come on, it's like a slot machine. Yeah. Can of spray paint. Let's go. Big money, big money, big money. Necklace. Bro. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, come on. Give me more jewelry. See, I found a watch yesterday. Um, yeah. It's oddly satisfying. And sound. Come on. Nope. Ooh. I didn't bring any with me, so. Yeah, well, it ain't me. It ain't me. I don't like how them. What?
Are you carrying any drugs or weapons?
No.
Okay, now you're fucked, buddy.
What? Fuck. Oh, Okay, they don't take anything, but okay. Alright. Well, bummer. Send me home. Oh no. At least I left my drugs here, huh? Shit's funny. So, alright, I figured this out. Actually, let's start this over. Let's start this process over. Yeah, what? Yeah, and then see, this doesn't let. Ooh, I hate that. No. Uh, weird. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, wait. We got 6 here. Come on. We'll figure this shit out. Um, four, no. 2, oh, come on. Dude. Alright. What happened? Oh, bro. Froze up on us. Well, that's that. Alright. Oh, looky there. I want to edit my stream elements thing there. I don't like it. It needs to be updated. No, 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 no. Wrong one. There we go. Which one am I even using? Holy shit. Is it this one? No. God damn it. Okay. It's this one. Yes. Um. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Okay. So, what shall we do now? That failed us. I tried to start Crusader Kings. It just, I got mad. It's too much. But of course, I started late at night, like right before bed. Yeah, let's start this before I go to bed. Stupid. Who does that? Um, you know, it's been a minute. I should get back to the Kingdom Come situation. Yeah, and I'm trying to learn more too. I streamed elsewhere for like 8 hours almost the other day, just doing various things, and then learned quite a bit of how to do some other things, but like that. That's good. Good enough. Yeah. Continue. Turn this up. Mm. Oof. Okay. Cool. It knows. It's like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so what was I doing? Yeah. This is a. I don't even. Yeah, forward for map. Yeah, I was. I'm looking for this guy. Which one? Which was it? Yeah. So yeah, 'cause he lives here. Yeah. But no. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta refresh my memory here. Yeah, he's the farmer I gotta kill. How do I wait? Oh my god, I forgot everything. Here we go, yeah. I don't know if I want to kill him though. Fuck. So used to, Oh, I need, Shit. What was the... There it is. Ugh. It was one of those. Don't want to get in trouble. Fuck am I?
Greetings to you.
Wrong button. Okay. So okay, maybe I'll troll him, trail him, troll him. It's late. I mean, that's not where he lives, right? Yeah, he's over at the tavern. Yeah. I can absolutely... This would be fun. Whoops. How do I... Circle. God damn. Been playing too many other games, man. That's the problem. See, I gotta relearn this just to kill some time before Crimson Desert. What did that person say? Well. I'm gonna have a cigarette real quick. I gotta get a little bit of a bite to eat as well, but that's not... Whoa. Yeah, that's good. Alright, guys. We are back. I want to pull something up real quick here. Oh, I can close that. That's saved. Yeah. Oh, let me open. No. Let's just go over here. I want to watch some, we can update this too. We need to do a little updates on these. I'm gonna pull up Open World Games. I like his videos a lot. I've been watching his videos for a long time. Is that too loud? It's a little too loud, huh? Alright, we're gonna pull up Open World Games here. I've been watching his videos for a long time. There's some guys out there I've been watching for a long time. And then through getting new accounts and yeah, you lose track of them, but he's been doing a lot of Crimson Desert videos. I don't know where he's getting all of these, one second. Pull this up. YouTube. Window capture. Games. Okay. Alright. There we go. Got him pulled up. Crop that. Alright. So he's had a lot of videos that he's put up for, well, let me check this volume here. There we go. Don't want to blow your eardrums out. Now this is interesting. 4 hours ago. I think I might.
All right, so you guys know.
Oh, is that loud?
Know what today is. It is launch day. I am ready to go. And yeah, today we have some really good news, some brand new dev responses as once again we take a look at the beautiful gameplay from Digital Foundry. But you know, there's been some big concerns about one crucial feature that you will be using all the time. Well, you know what? The devs weigh in here and things are already looking good for immediate future updates. But you know what? We also have a bit of a warning before you begin your adventure. You absolutely need to know this, or you might find yourself extremely frustrated and give up too easily during your time in Crimson Desert. And by the way, what is up with those divisive reviews? It seems like on one hand you have reviewers and critics and of course YouTubers, influencers, what have you, playing the game and saying, oh my god, this is like the absolute best game in the world. And on the flip side, you have some people that are just absolutely giving up on the game and saying, hey, I'm not gonna
Hey, Laura.
ever again. So we're going to talk about what is going on with the reviews and some very interesting theories around that as well. Plus, there have
Where's he getting all these reviews?
and some concerns about those, and Digital Foundry actually
Yeah,
goes in here. So we'll
waiting,
talk about
waiting,
no
waiting.
reply about that one. Plus, yes, as always, I'm going over your top comments. Leave a comment down below. Could end up right here in a future
Let's
video.
go.
But you know what? I say we go ahead and start out with what is going on around, yes, the inventory system.
Oh, yes,
This
yes,
is the
the
big
inventory.
feature that is already seeing updates. So, of course, you're going to be using this all the time. So it says inventory is already patched. Let's find out what's going on. So it says
Need some
it's
coffee.
patched already. Inventory is not a problem like it was in the first 3 to 5 days of the cycle. Folks who complained about it didn't do their due diligence. Picture below, taken just now, 226 inventory slots. They're adding even more. This isn't a problem, folks. Don't base your opinion on this item. You'll never experience it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So that is great news to hear that they're already updating things in regards to by far some of the biggest issues with the game, even before launch. We've heard time and time again, inventory was frustrating for a lot of people, but I know a lot of you guys are wondering, hey, Rob.
All right, one sec. I don't think this is what I wanted to um I don't want to play gameplay trailers because you know, I have no idea with platforms and copy. It's insane these days. Let's check this one
So
out.
welcome back. Yes, it is a new day, which means more
check this one
Crimson
out.
Desert delicious details. Yeah, we're gonna go over this. Some exciting stuff.
Check your
happening
chat
more
real quick.
immediately, like this one right here. Will Powers, our PR dude at Pearl Abyss, is attending.
Yeah.
GDC, which should have started by now.
Yeah, GTA 6 in terms of being open world. Yeah. I hope I went ahead and pre-ordered, and what I'm worried about is the day one patch. I'm waiting for that 6 p.m. to roll around, and then I'm gonna have to wait for a patch. I think. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, and once it came out that it was officially, was it official? I don't know. That there was the Korean guy that had the gameplay on the base PS5, and I'm on base PS5, and I was on the original PS4 when Cyberpunk came out, and I didn't have a lot of the issues other people had, but I pre-ordered this one, and I never asked for a refund on Cyberpunk, so if it's a major letdown on base PS5 for this, I may actually ask for a refund. I don't know, but we'll see. I pre-ordered, and I preloaded it. I'm waiting, and then that day one patch is gonna piss me off. It's gonna be more waiting.
The time this video does release, so we might get some exciting details. Now, exactly what can we expect? Well, I'm going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to go over some gameplay that is going around right now, a warning about this. So you guys definitely need to know about this one, and we're going to talk about this right here. This was actually one of the comments on my recent video that kind of went viral. We've got to talk about this weird rumor about dragons feeding them horses, maintenance and upkeep related to dragons. Is it true or not? Well, I did some digging for you guys regarding this.
Feeding them
Yes, we're
horses?
gonna talk about legendary weapons because there's some cool stuff happening with the
Let me
weapons.
fix this.
Crimson Desert. There is a whole combo deck system related to each individual weapon. This is so freaking cool. We'll talk about it. And yes, we're going to go over dual wielding. Some very cool things happening around that. But that's not all, because we're going to talk about some things that are bothering the community. And in particular, the stamina system is one thing that caught people's eyes. But get this, did you know your mount also has its own ability? So we're going to go over the animal skills and the future of Crimson Desert.
This is a good
because there
video.
Was an interview with Pearl Abyss that also talked about, hey, would we eventually see live service come to this game? Is that something that can happen? And we've got to touch base about your appearance, customization, some really cool stuff going on there. So yeah, I say we hop into this starting from the very beginning. But remember, leave a comment down below. You never know, it could end up in a future video. So what is going on with Will Powers from Pearl Abyss? Yeah, he is attending GDC 2026. Now, previously, we actually did get some really cool Crimson Desert stuff from GDC 2025, but this time, could we really expect something? So there's some really good theories, but a little bit of a warning as well. So GDC is a developer conference, more so than a marketing one. They usually only discuss the technology and industry news, which leads us to a very, very good theory right here from Rare Philosopher 6669. He says this, feels like there could be something worth keeping an eye on here. Pearl Abyss isn't listed on the GDC partner list, but Will Powers attending this close to Crimson Desert's launch is interesting. Maybe something at Sony's booth, possibly something about PS5 and PSSR 2.0. And I gotta say, I think that is by far the best theory, and I think that most likely would be what would come out of GDC 2026 if something in fact does come out of GDC 2026 regarding Crimson Desert. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just nailed it right there with that theory. So I'll keep you guys in the know if we
They
do
don't want me
have that
hanging
update.
around.
And I know a lot of you guys are absolutely desperate to see base PS5 gameplay or
Alright.
even like
I'll wait here.
base Xbox Series S or X gameplay. So I don't know if that would come out of GTC 2026, but I think that they're going to really focus in on like the latest and greatest technology. You might even see stuff with AMD and
I'm waiting for this farmer to leave the tavern so I can kill him.
morning. We're seeing some gameplay pop up for Crimson Desert with some issues. Lip syncing is off. You know, a lot of different complaints
please.
about this gameplay in particular, and it's
Lots
old
of waiting
gameplay.
today.
So a lot of this stuff is cropping up again, and people are noticing like weird, odd things happening with the gameplay. Just remember, what you're watching might be from years and years ago. I think they started showing us gameplay in like, I don't know, like 2023 maybe. So just remember that. Keep that in mind. Now, there's also another thing that has kind of like somewhat gone viral. And this is a comment from my most recent video. It's an interesting comment for sure. And it got some attention here on the actual Crimson Desert subreddit. So what is happening? So check it out. It's regarding dragons.
He left
Found out
and
the
I didn't
mounts
even
actually
notice.
have to be taken care of at camp to maintain upkeep
guy
and
over
a
here.
positive relationship. Dragons have to be fed
Oh, it's gonna be
horses and
great.
kept groomed and free of illness, or they can
Alright.
break out and attack villages,
We're
requiring
ready
you
to
to
kill this
subdue them.
farmer
I forgot
in cold
what
blood in
video
the middle
it
of the
was,
night.
but the info is out there, and I don't know. I desperately tried to search absolutely everywhere for this info, by the way, and I stumbled into another Reddit thread right here. It says, "Do the
No, not
dragons
Reddit.
you can ride and go to combat with die in Crimson Desert," and so on. And in this thread is not that old. I found this kind of same explanation from a different user. And you can see it says you will also need to feed horses. So going out and capturing and taming wild horses will be a repeat effort. Now, I also did go ahead and ask the original poster, the person that originally posted this top comment out on my video, who is Ricken6923. Hey, where did you get this from? What's the source? And they said it was
Oh.
some Korean YouTuber. At least that's what they're claiming here. And they like replied to several people saying, "Hey, I'm not lying. Just hear me out." So this is coming from supposedly some Korean YouTuber that sat in.
Yeah, I don't know about the timing out. I'm new to using. I use Stream Elements. I'm new to it, so I'm still learning the ins and outs of all of these. Oh shit, I see it. Too many symbols. Okay. All right. I will look into that. Just be careful. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah. I'm still learning the ins and outs. I did like 8 hours on Tuesday on another channel, and I got a lot of practice and stuff. So the more people tune in, the more likely I am to learn what I need to learn. So hang in there. Sorry about that. We'll continue this now.
On the 6-hour event. Yeah,
So it said too many symbols, so keep that in mind.
again, take this kind of thing with a grain of salt. I've seen no other real
Yeah.
sources from Pearl Abyss or what have you, unless they're withholding this
Yeah, it was like 7.5 hours, something like that. It started just as a test stream, and then I just kept going, doing various things, covering only use me blade, and then a little bit of DSP, and some other characters. It's another channel I have. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll get into that. But yeah, and then I played a little bit of games too, but it's not a gaming channel that I do that on. It's just, yeah,
Info about
it's
this,
garbage
and
over there.
unless there's like really specialized dragons that
This is
really
fun
do
over here.
require some sort of level of upkeep. But I'm kind of curious, is this some sort of system you guys would actually like in the game? Right now, this here is an absolute major, major rumor. So this is something that we'll have to wait and find out for ourselves. Moving on, we have got to talk about legendary weapons. This clip here is
Yeah,
so freaking badass. It
legendary.
shows like a boss battle of sorts, and yeah, you can actually obtain the boss's weapon and utilize its special power, thus
Woohoo.
legendary weapons. But there's also some really cool stuff going on with weapons themselves, because I've got some details here that you might not know regarding weapon varieties. So, for example, switching from a greatsword to a spear doesn't just change up your reach, it completely swaps your active, what they're calling like combo deck, meaning you have to relearn your muscle memory for
Oh,
every
shit.
weapon type. And I personally absolutely love this. I've always wanted this detailed weapon system. It kind of actually reminds me
cool,
a little
but
bit of like Devil May Cry when they
a
describe
lot.
it that way, and I absolutely love Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, what have you. So yeah, a little bit of that in my Crimson Desert would be freaking amazing. But there's some other details that you might not know about as well. And this stuff comes from tech demonstrations, Pearl Abyss. The Black Space engine supports, of course, shallow water simulation and what is
Shield
called
looks awesome.
FFT ocean tech. So in combat, this means if you use a heavy strike in a field, for example, the grass is physically sheared and flattened in the exact path of your blade, allowing you to track an invisible enemy's movement through the environment. We got to see this in one of the boss battles, which was really, really cool. So if you have an invisible enemy stealthing you, you're going to want to get into the long grasses so you can actually see them rippling through the grass. That is so freaking cool. Now, there's also something called the copycat trigger. So you don't just see a move, you often have to survive it or witness it in a specific context. So,
I love that.
for example, if you drive bandits out of a
The
fish
outfit
market,
of that,
the
was that a
fishermen
bandit?
move back in. Only then
Those, like,
can
bunny
you
ears?
observe them fishing to unlock the fishing life skill for yourself. That is so freaking cool. I absolutely love that. Now, the grappling hook, by the way, isn't just a normal grappling hook. It's actually physics-based. So this isn't like a point-and-zip tool like in Assassin's Creed. It's got like full momentum-based swinging. And I've been playing a lot of the Indiana Jones game recently, and I absolutely love the whip in that. So it sounds kind of similar to that,
I've
how you
not
move
played that.
around. So yeah, you can hook onto a flying enemy, swing around a pillar to build up speed, and then transition into a glide or meteor strike slam. But one thing I cannot wait to try out is dual wielding. So we got some actual gameplay here. Check it out right
How's
here.
this?
The dual wielding looks absolutely sick. It looks fast and frenetic. I'm not going to play the full thing. If you want to check it out, I'm going to throw that link in the description down below. It looks like, I believe it's...
I think that is the Korean dude. I don't know. That might be Korean. I think that's Korean. The Korean dude that was playing on the base PS5, but I don't know.
from a Korean YouTuber, but he has some very cool gameplay here. I was wondering if dual wielding was in the game, but it's just going to be another really cool option to try out. Since we're talking about combat, we need to go over the controls. We talked about it briefly beforehand, but this actually leans into further details onto how some prompts are tied to one button press. So multiple prompts tied to one button press, and it seems like it can cause you to jumble up your move. So check it out right here. Here's where things get spicy. Crimson Desert wants you juggling its systems, always juggling. This one comes from pressstart.com.au. It says lock on shares L1 with parry. outside combat, L1 modifies face buttons for secondary actions. Holding it near surfaces and square triggers a surprisingly competent auto platform leap that makes manual sprint and jump feel like they're being performed in gumboots. You can absolutely trip over your own inputs. Now I'm starting to understand the complexity of the controls. It's going to take a little bit to get used to. Since I eventually abandoned lock-on and relied on analog steering, which worked better than expected, but the control scheme feels like it swallowed one extra system and is pretending it's fine.
What's up?
But yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I have played a lot of Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, and people would say that those games are pretty damn complicated with the controls. So I think I'm actually super excited to get into this and to feel how intuitive and in-depth the combat actually is. Because I want an actual like super in-depth combat system in an open world game like this, an action-based system that mirrors kind of like Devil May Cry. That sounds freaking awesome. Now, we gotta talk about this. I hope we can pin this stamina spiral to the corner edge of the screen or hide it. Having it constantly popping in and out of the middle of the screen is super distracting. He's talking about, of course, you can see it right there. The yellow triangular type icon, of course. And if you played other games like Zelda, Immortal Phoenix Rising, those had similar systems. It's done like that so you can focus on the target and see your room for actions, especially since climbing requires stamina. Yeah, I think Genshin Impact also had like a similar system as well, borrowing from Zelda. So let me know if this bothers you or not. A lot of people say it doesn't bother them. Like this dude right here never bothered me in Breath of the Wild. Probably won't bother me here. I don't think they let you move it freely, but you could probably just disable UI. I'm kind of curious to see if you can go in there and disable certain parts of the UI. One of my favorite things
Streaming is not
when they have the
my
ability
real
to kind of have
priority.
the UI naturally disappear if you're not in combat, when you're exploring like this. Like, you know,
And with
I
my
really, really
8 hours
hope that they
yesterday, I
have that
figured out a
dynamic
lot
system
for
in
the other
place.
channels.
Also,
so
animal
it's a
skills. Let's talk
process.
about this. Is really cool. So yeah, your mounts
But I
actually
see
have
where you're
their
going
own
with
skills.
that.
You can see it right here. It's a
It's
shame
all
it's
right.
in
Don't worry about
Korean, but you get the idea. You could do some bucking, and I imagine you can go into combat with this, and you can see the stamina bar popping up right there. This is very, very cool. Now, I also heard another thing about mounts. You can shoot from them, you know, with your bow and arrow and what have you. And it's actually pretty damn OP. Like, it's almost considered a cheat in a way, according to some players. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's going to be like a crutch some people lean on when exploring the open world. Yeah, it might be a really good way to get out of Dodge for sure. Now, what about the future of Crimson Desert? Will we see live service? Will we see eventually, you know, go into multiplayer? This was asked here in this thread, and they talked about Pearl Abyss's other games as well. They have a really cool lineup here. You know, Pearl Abyss, they might really put themselves on the radar here in the next like 2 to 3 years, starting with Crimson Desert. So yeah, to get to the point, he's asking this. So I'm curious what people think their post-launch approach will look like. Will it be more like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where the game receives a few major DLCs throughout the year after release before the developers eventually say this game is complete and move on to the new project? Or could Pearl Abyss take an approach closer to Hello Games with No Man's Sky, where the developers continue to release major expansions while working on their next IP, Light No Fire, in conjunction with it? That would be the dream come true. If they could do a No Man's Sky type thing with this and keep updates rolling out that often, dude, that would be crazy. Now, we do have an official interview here. This one comes from GameReactor.eu, and they asked this to Pearl Abyss. In terms of genre and structure, how has Black Desert Online influenced the game's design, and would you consider Crimson Desert live service like, in spite of it being single player? The answer was, our experience developing Black Desert gave us expertise and perspective in designing large open worlds, combat responsiveness, and technical performance, which evolved further with the development of the Black Space engine that Crimson Desert is created on. Unlike Black Desert, Crimson Desert is not designed as a live service experience. Our vision for Crimson Desert was a different kind of gameplay, which meant a shift in the game's pacing and structure. And they double down here saying Crimson Desert is a single player game with a defined beginning and end. While the world is dynamic and systems driven, that shouldn't be confused with live service design. Everything is built to serve the player's journey, not a service model. They really do not sound like they have plans of adding in some sort of convoluted live service. Now, I got to ask you guys, would you guys like to see them update the game as much as No Man's Sky? You know, that was the big question. Would you like to see them kind of, that's not even live service. I wouldn't describe what they're doing with No Man's Sky live service. I consider it like the ultimate passion project. It's been absolutely unreal to see what they've done with No Man's Sky. It would be amazing to see them do that with Crimson Desert. Now, moving on, we have got to talk about, yes, customization. So check it out. How to change appearance in Crimson Desert. How deep is the customization? Well, I think it's going to kind of like surprise some of you guys, because customization applies to not just Cliff. It applies to all characters. So, you know, all the playable characters in the game. So, yes, to change appearance in Crimson Desert, it is a feature we've already seen revealed where our players will customize their look, including hair, beards, tattoos, and more besides. That doesn't mean you can actually create a character from the ground up. A lot of people were disappointed by this. I don't mind. If it's story-driven, you know, like The Witcher 3, I don't mind at all. I think having the 3 playable characters, that's pretty wild. Now, also, they say this, where to customize and change appearance in Crimson Desert. So where do you go in the game? So you will be allowed to, of course, customize your character and change appearance at camp, specifically using barbershops to alter their faces and dye houses to alter clothes and armor. The dye system has me particularly excited. Now, you'll be able to customize hairstyle and color, beard style and color, of course, eyebrows, and face and body tattoos. It looks pretty extensive, and you can see this is not Cliff, once again. And there's many different color options here and dyes that you can use for your different gear and outfits that you unlock, which is pretty damn impressive for sure. I think people are gonna kind of be blown away by this system when they get into it. Now, it's not going to be like as extensive as, you know, starting over with a whole new fresh character from scratch or something like that. But yeah, to see that you can dye a lot of the armor pieces that you'll be collecting, I absolutely love that. So kudos to the dev team for adding that in there. All right, so you guys know what time it is. It is time to go over your top comments. So remember, as always, leave a comment down below. It could end up in a future video. So what did you guys have to say in my most recent video? Let's check it out. Here we go. This is going to break a lot of relationships. It's got to push him to the limit.
All right, what is he talking about?
I'm locking my door. No one's going to...
So we're done with that. Yeah, so, well, while we listened to him, I tried to look into a few things, improve some things. Yeah. So that is that. So the base PS5, it looks like it's going to, alright, almost there. Okay. So we are stocking this fellow here. But yeah, Mr. Farmer over here. How's his name? We gotta kill this guy. So we're just gonna do that. That's the one we gotta... Yeah.
one's lying here. What are you doing, lurking around without a light? Get a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks. Put that pig sticker away right now.
I killed him. Ah. Ah. Wait a minute. Why does this look like they're coming after me or something? Who's this? Oh, that's the alchemy bench. Okay. That looks like... I gotta find I gotta get washed up. You know... I bet I can go... Oh, wait! I gotta go see her anyway. Yeah. I killed the son of a bitch for her, so... Yeah. Avoid. Get the fuck out of there. Gotta go get this blood off you. I can't see. Can't see shit. I need to get washed up. Whew. Where's... Oh, it's a dog. That's a dog. My bed. Me bed. Go to sleep. Act like nothing happened. I mean... They saw me without a torch. Uh-oh. So... Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and then we're gonna... There. Let's see. Oh, I got music. Let's see. Jeez. So many. So many. Need to get all the music organized. Music sounds good. Alright. Dig that. I dig that music a lot. Little shoegaze, a little bit of 80s whatchamafuck. I don't know. Alright, pardon my French. Alright, so give me this. Alright, so I was thinking while I was out smoking, so we killed the farmer guy, right? Now I was thinking because I killed him and I had to run. I don't like the angle here. Let's do something here. So I killed him and I had to run. Somebody saw, of course, because I'm slick. And I was thinking, should follow him into his house, right? But then, all right. But then we get into his house, and then there's his wife, his children. So then you have a whole mess there. You don't want to have to take out the whole family. So I think it's best that because I wanted to loot the body, but I should have grabbed the body and ran off with it. Kidnapping and a murder. Oh, I think it's best that alright. Maybe. Alright.
Greetings.
Yakesh is dead. You no longer have anything to fear.
Good. I hope he died in agony. I should have done it myself. Just like I killed that bastard otter. They deserved it for what they did to Roman. Every last one of them. But it's done.
For Roman!
It's done now. Thank you, Henry.
You're
Now
welcome.
Roman can rest in peace. I want you to take this. You can sell it somewhere.
What is it?
A pendant that Roman gave me. I can't keep it anymore. After all that's happened, I want to forget everything.
Thanks, Pavlena. I hope all your troubles are over.
So do I. Farewell, my friend.
Alright. Now. What happens when we go back? I might want to stay away for. We stay away or we go back like, oh my god, I just saw him the other day. I don't know what happened. What happened? How did it happen? Oh, what do we do now? Okay, what's this over? I gotta get used to the controls again. It's been a while. Okay, yeah. Kanker's Camp. This is Grocer. Okay, it's on the way. Weird. But yeah, if I remember correctly, you do run into the guy. You see some of his guys down there. I think I got into a little kerfuffle. Oh yeah, and then what was... Yeah, the horseshoes in the Nomads camp. Maybe we can go over there for a while. See what's up with them there horseshoes in the Nomads camp. Then yeah, I was over looking for horseshoes in the Nomads camp. What do you want? Yeah, where are these goddamn horseshoes?
I am always looking for racing ride.
I don't want to do no racing. It's my least favorite part of any game when they throw racing in. I hate it.
Servus, Sartuke Joe.
I bet they're in there. I don't know, something tells me they're in there. Yeah. It's over here again, combat arena. Oh yeah, I've stolen shit. Dice, merchant, horseshoes. They're somewhere around here. Ooh, what was my skill teacher? Oh, I do need to level up my fucking. I do need more practice. Horseshoes, man. Horseshoes. Where are your goddamn horseshoes? See, it shows like a... It's weird. Shows almost like maybe start heading this way.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I know I could look it up, but no. Wait a minute. Wrong button. Okay. That's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I'm at the edge. I'm probably about to fall. Ugh. Save it. What do we got over here?
God be with you. What would you like?
Will you teach me another swordsmanship
I
trick?
swear that person whispered something.
Certainly. But you better not talk about it like that. I mean, between you and me you can. But the Grand Masters make a big show about calling it swordsmanship technique.
I understand. So technique, eh?
Aye, aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and who knows what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
Ooh, look at this. Shield deflect. Unarmed technique.
You probably know I prefer good old melee weapons, huh? And
don't
it's
think I have
always
any
better to
real
use a
shield
shield for
techniques.
protection when using them. If you want, I can teach you a simple way to use the shield to attack.
Hold it. Whoa. I'm not even familiar with what I have at this point. Jesus Christ. Is it down? Yeah. Okay, I have a shield. It's not. Wow. Okay. What? Oh. I need a better sword, dude. Alright, now I have a shield. Son of a bitch. And where are your horseshoes?
I'd like to learn something.
And
No,
what
it
would
costs
you-
money. I don't want to. This I could do. Uh,
Are you good with a sword?
I'm good with everything, my friend. But I prefer a bone-breaking cudgel over a sword.
That doesn't sound bad. But I'd like to...
I
what are you
get
doing
it.
behind me,
You
dude?
just want to cross swords with the famous Master Tomcat,
I don't want to
right?
cross
Come
swords
on,
with you,
let's
dude.
go and kick up some dust.
Crossing swords. Oh, crossing streams. Sword fight. Okay. Alright. Swords 9. Get away from me, dude. Don't sneak up on me like that, you son of a bitch. It's very untoward. What was that? What was that? The hell? There was something that popped up. The fuck was that? Oh,
Da bist es, da bist
that's
es.
right. Weird.
Kaj jazz more.
Horse handler. Where are your magic shoes? I mean, are these... Wait, right here. Are these the... I can afford 4 of them. What do I need?
Kajjan, Julie.
Te aveți bactalo, Romea.
So I guess I didn't find the magic horseshoes. Money well spent. Well, I know I can put them on my horse at least. Where are your goddamn horses?
I apologize.
Okay. Oh.
What are you doing, you whistler? God bless.
Sorry.
Da bist es,
I need my
da bist
horse.
es.
Oh, I don't think.
Nagli old neck.
I forget how to.
Hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No.
God damn it. Okay. Okay. Where's... They were Knight's horseshoes. I need to get the other TV from storage. This one is shit. Down lower. It's garbage. Horse. Knight's horseshoes. Goddamn. Move to horse. And then they're just... Yeah. They're just there, right? Okay. Yes, okay. Alright. I figured that out.
ever gossip,
Alright.
nor do I. But this is important.
It happens.
I'm not
Just
interested.
I don't
watch
think
where
I ever
you're
had
going.
the horseshoes on the horse on the
No,
other
and
one.
he wants to fleece
Poor
us
horsey.
again. Damn it, that's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide what to do. It can't go on like
Travis
this.
Bactalo, Romea.
Gotta listen to the
See you later.
conversation.
Greetings.
Okay, so well, and
Lacho dives. Gajo.
if we follow the one guy, and this is a merchant, and that's the fence. What's in here, sir? Alright. The horseshoe thing is that all about? What's going on here? Wait, something popped up there. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, now I remember. That's, I think, where I need to look. I think that's where their magic shoes are. Do I have... Yes, 2. Just gonna cheat. Save and quit because I think right now, yeah, just gonna end it right there. We took care, we went and handled, we told Pavlana. Was it Pavlana? Yeah. And we'll be back later. I'm gonna do some, reworking on the stream here. I see some things I need to change. And, yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. Got some things